Welcome back, everybody. Professional wrestler Chris Wild here with another video on Eagles News Now, live from Bar 4133 as always. And look, Sunday was another horrible, devastating loss. The likes that we do not like to see here in Philadelphia. Now, with a loss always comes an overreaction or a lot of negativity from a really passionate fan base. And you may be able to turn on the radio or the TV or even your Twitter feed and see some of these reactions. Now, at Bar 4133, we have a patron here who kind of resembles those statements that you might see on the radio or on your Twitter feed. His name is Alan. I call him Overreaction Alan or Angry Alan. But we're going to go to him and see his thoughts on Sunday's loss to the Los Angeles Rams. Ladies and gentlemen, with no further ado, Angry Alan. What's up, Alan?
All right. Let's get this over with, okay? Thank you for the lame introduction. You know, you can have an intro video. I think it's by time I get one. I'm only doing this because you said you would pay for my free beers. Now, let's get on to what do you want to talk about, huh? You want to talk about last week? You want to talk about Sunday's debacle against the Rams? I told you exactly what was going to happen. They were going to come out and they were going to lose the game. Because that's what they do. They've been doing it to us for years. I got a question for you. Who am I? Let me do an impression. Now, Doug Peterson. He had his eyes to the sky, his head in the clouds the whole game. And let's talk about that defense, huh? Mr. Content Creator, you were over there talking about, the defense has to be the star of the game. Oh, the hurt business. That defensive line, they're gonna beat Jared Goff up. Well, let me tell you something. Jared Goff, who's usually scared of his own shadow, had the best day of his life. I never seen a quarterback happier. And that dude's jersey was cleaner than some of the ones I see in the stores. There was no hurt business. The only hurt business there was the hurt feelings of the Philadelphia Eagles fans, me being one of them. Hey, but I'm used to it. I mean, look, let me ask you this. Would Reggie White, Jerome Brown, Seth Joyner, would they let that happen? Would they have no sacks, no hurries, no tackles, nothing? I don't think so. You know why? Because they were men playing a men's game. You got these guys $100 million and they can't do nothing. Why don't we just get the Eagles cheerleaders who seem to be out of work and have them play linebacker for the Birds because they do better than this set of linebackers? I mean, look, somebody needs to tell Jim Schwartz and his defensive players, most in the secondary, that social distancing has nothing to do with playing football. You're allowed to be within 6 feet of these receivers. Tyler Higbee, are you kidding me? What is that guy doing catching 3 touchdowns? But then again, I could catch 3 touchdowns against this defense. And Jim Schwartz, defensive coordinator? I've got Jim Schwartz in my drawer that could call a better game than he has for the past 3 years. You know, I got 1 shot here. I got 1 beer. I'm going to need a lot more than that if I got to do this every week. And that reminds me. You know what I'd rather do than watching their Birds? I'd rather take a number 2. And speaking of number 2, there's a number 2 on the Eagles that just might be starting because this guy can't throw a football. This guy can't throw a touchdown. This guy only throws interceptions in 2020. That's right. I'm ready to get him out of here. And he's going to be sitting at the bar because he's not going to have a job. That's why he's here right now. It's called symbolism, Content Creator.
Oh, come on. Alan, I mean, I have to stop you there. Again, Carson Wentz had 2 bad games. Yes, they were horrible, but they were 2 bad games, and you're already ready to run them out of Philly? You're ready to run them off the team for 2 bad games? 2.
When I'm out of town, I'll drive them straight to the airport. I'll drive them there right now. I've had enough. You know what? The Eagles do one thing right, and that's make mistakes. The biggest mistake was getting rid of the wrong quarterback. That's right, Nick Foles would not have this team at 0-2 right now.
All right, come on. Enough of the Nick Foles stuff already. Really, enough of the Nick Foles stuff. Why do we got to bring him up every time Carson has a bad game? I mean, he's a backup quarterback right now for the Chicago Bears.
Well, let me ask you a question right now, smart guy. What's the record of Nick Foles' team?
I can't believe we're doing this. The Chicago Bears are 2-0, Alan. They're 2-0. They're 2-0.
What's the record of Carson Wentz's team?
Those are 0-2. Look, Alan, you know what? I'm done. I'm out. I can't do this with you today, or I can't do this with you this week. I just got calmed down after Sunday, and here you are with this stuff. Look, you know what? You go ahead and finish it out, okay? Look, I'll see you guys later. I'm done. I can't.
That's exactly what I thought. Score another one for old Allen over here. I'm getting out of here. I'm going to finish this beer. Little Carson, you can have this shot. You need it a lot more than I do, pal. And as for all of you, the views I got last week, I deserve a lot more. I'm probably better content creator than half the ones out here. But in the meantime, what does he say? Stay safe, stay healthy, go Birds. Go Birds. I'll see you never.
E-A-G-L-E-S Eagles! E-A-G-L-E-S Eagles!
I need Eagle Nation to stand.